Thank you.
All right, then. Mikio, let's move straight to our next conversation because of our time. One of the surest signs of economic recovery is when citizens can afford food and energy without constant worry. A recent report says Nigeria's headline inflation rate has cropped to 20.12% in August, marking a slowdown from 21.88% recorded in July. Now, the fall came after the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, ordered the immediate suspension of the collection of 4% fee on board FOB charge recently levied by the Nigerian Customs Service on all imported goods. Edun noted that the FOB charge posed serious challenges to trade facilitation, environment and economic stability. All right, BK, let's look at this thing. Good news, inflation is declining. But let's look at the factors that actually brought about this decline. What's driving the decline in inflation, recently released by the National Bureau of Statistics?
Yes, it's the food inflation has always impacted significantly on the overall figures.
Okay.
And food inflation has been dropping lately. Food prices are coming down. So there's no way that it will not impact on the overall
figure.
Inflationary trend. There are a number of things a number of steps that government has taken at state level, at federal level, that are leading to decline in food prices. For example, the supply of high-yield seedlings to farmers in such critical states like Kogi, like Niger, the major food production beds of our country have led to increased production. And increased production naturally will lead to lower prices. All of these interventions that government makes, whether it is to stop food hoarders in their stride, because middlemen have been such a big problem to us. They go buy produce off traders and go and lock them up in their warehouses, trying to create artificial scarcity that will lead to higher prices. Now, responsible governments, especially at state level, are going after these hoarders and forcing them to release what they have locked up in their warehouses to the market. That is helping to drive down prices. That is helping to stabilize supply, and that is bringing relief to our people. I'm confident that things will continue. Usually during the rainy season, tomato prices usually hit the roof.
Okay.
People are asking me, why is that not happening now?
Yeah, it's a surprise.
It's a surprise to people. Many people bought plenty of soybeans, expecting that, as is always the case, as is the tradition, it will go sky high much later. They are disappointed. They are having to sell what they had locked up in their warehouses. They are having to sell them at lower the prices that they bought the produce. And it is like that for rice as well. Rice, according to the Commissioner of Information in Kogi State, rice prices, the price has gone down from 87,000 to between 62 to 65,000 naira. And it is lower than that in some states. So, as long as we are doing everything meant to stimulate agri-production, it will inevitably lead to lower prices. It's unfortunate that some of the interventions like the Anchor Borrowers Program, because the implementation was compromised. It didn't lead to lower prices. Many people were just interested in taking the money and spending the money on politics and all that. Some set up fake farmer cooperatives with the intention of simply accessing the money and then using the money for whatever
okay,
make them happy. But I'm saying that food prices are coming down because there's a number of reasons. It's not for one reason. Increased production as a result of high-yield seedlings being supplied to farmers and other interventions that government is making. For example, in Kogi State, a big tuber of yam that used to sell at 2,000 naira now goes for 1,200 naira. Cassava flakes, also from Kogi, which is known as Gari, which used to sell at 3,500, is now being sold at 2,400. That's another significant reduction. So we are seeing structured support for farmers, massive distribution of improved seedlings, and opening up of the rural areas through this program, the World Bank assisted program, RAMP. We call it the RAMP project. You have seen the governor of Ekiti doing so much in that area. Rural roads, especially in the food production belts. They are constructing rural roads so that farmers can easily move produce. You know, because yes, they can move produce to the markets as a result of good roads. Yes. Then even the problem of post-harvest losses will be reduced because it's a problem for most farmers. They can't even move those things. I think that incrementally, as a country, we should help farmers. Government should encourage farmers and then buy produce off them. Be their off-takers. That way, we'll be able to stabilize prices and we'll be able to help the farmers to get value for money. This is what is done in other places. That's what we should focus on, so that the farmer gets encouraged next year to go into farming again. Because if these middlemen step in, they buy these things off them and they don't give them value. I mean, they don't pay them what they should actually pay them. It discourages the farmer.
It's something that the Lagos State government is doing.
Yes, Lagos State is about to do that now on a very big scale. On a very big scale. In fact, I learned that even Kogi State was one of the states already contacted.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you know, to go into mass production, and Lagos will buy off them and sell. Lagos will be a big hub, big logistics hub in the coming months because of this plan that they have in place. And don't forget Ogun State.
Yes, exactly.
Because of the new...
the cotton.
So they too would have to incentivize farmers to do a lot of planting of cotton in the northern states of our country. So I'm happy that the inflationary figures coming down gradually. I'm happy that stockpilers of foodstuffs, whom I would describe as economic saboteurs, they are paying for their sins now, because with these prices coming down, we are not saying everything is coming down. When some people want to talk now, they will point at egg. The price of egg is not coming down. No, that's not what we are. Egg is not for everybody now. Okay. It's those who can afford. But people should be able to afford rice, for example, is the number one
basic staple
food in our country. So I'm happy the inflationary figures are trending down. It was 21.88 in July, now 20.12 in the month of August. So we've seen the fifth straight decline in inflationary figures. And then I'm also happy the decision that the Minister of Finance has taken to stop the FOB Even the Manufacturing Association of Nigeria,
they
expressed their
exactly,
joy.
They would.
Anything that will make life difficult for the importer should not be encouraged.
And let's also hope that the CBN will also ease off on the interest rates now that inflation is coming down.
Yes, it has to continue to come down.
Yes.
It has to continue to come down until we get to single digits.
Yes.
I will keep
9% won't be a bad idea.
I will keep encouraging the managers of our economy to continue to take those steps that will help us ease the inflationary pressures that our people are facing.
Well, anyway, it's a beautiful conversation. BK, thank you so much for doing this with us. All right. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. Yes, you can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga. Bye for now. And